I create QR codes for my students. So I am a career advisor for Houston ISD and I support 6 high school campuses. So I have a lot of students that I support in trying to map out their post-secondary options and really trying to gear their interest to align to a career and then how to get to having, a successful future. So first thing is I go into my drive, I go into new and I go to Google Forms. I love using Google Forms because it captures a lot of data. It allows me to see what students are answering, what are their answers, and you get to really analyze that data. So real quick, I'm just going to show you how to create a Google form. We'll just do video feedback, and I'm just going to do one question where it's what are three takeaways from this video demonstration. So once you create this, and then you can do the short answer. I always, most of my questions are always required because especially because it's towards geared to my students. So once you do that, if I push the send, I end up getting this link. So you have mail link. I sometimes shorten it. You don't have to, and then you can copy it. The best QR code generator that I think, and this is my personal opinion, is the QR code generator. It's free, it's easy to use, it's user friendly. Once you go into the qrcodegenerator.com, it actually puts this homepage. This is your homepage. So you can click URL, you can click free text, contact, phone. So it's URL, and then I paste my link, as you can see. It automatically shoots your QR code, and then you can save it, and you can name it. So let's just do video feedback. Then you can save it as a PNG, and it saves to your laptop or wherever you want to save it to. I usually save it to my laptop, but I'll put it under Google Drive. Usually I lock it. You don't have to lock it, and it's already there. The good thing about the QR code is it's like a picture, so you can cut and paste it really wherever you want. And so let me show you what I'm talking about. So for my campuses this year, I created 2 flyers. So one is, are you career ready? So as you can see, the QR code is right here. And this was a flyer that I could either hand out to my students or I could make it a big poster and put it on the walls of my high school campuses where they can just take out their phones and they scan the QR code. The QR code runs them to a career interest survey. So here's the career interest survey that I worked on. I created this survey yet last year and I created another one this year. And so it basically will give me what campus are they at. It lets me know what student am I talking to, the student ID, so I can look them up. And all it was that QR code. I cut and pasted in here because it is a picture. It's a PNG. And then I also created a tiny URL for it. Another example is my career advisor flyer. This was geared to me. So how do I help my students? I use this flyer. I created it this year, and I used this when I was presenting to my campuses about myself and what I do. And so as you can see again, you see the QR code. Now that QR code is for booking. So booking sessions. And so what happens is I linked my booking session from Microsoft 365 and I created a link and then I created a QR code. And so when they scan that, it actually takes them to a booking calendar where they can create their booking or choose the date and choose the time that they want. And so for me, I live by QR codes. We are in a world where technology is modernizing, it's growing, it's progressing. And so for me, it's okay, what are something that my students have constantly? Well, they constantly have a phone. And so what's easy for the student to grab and go? Well, QR code, because it goes with their camera. They just open their camera, they just scan it, and boom, the survey, the questionnaire, whatever it is that I need to get data from them is there. And it automatically opens up in their phone. They don't need to be worrying about, well, open up your laptop or open up this. It comes open into their phone. And so they can answer very quickly whatever data or information I'm trying to gather. Um, so it's been very helpful.